Hello Aquarius, welcome to my weekly tarot channel. Welcome to 2021. So today I'm going to be exploring a reading between you and your other, and I'm going to be exploring the feelings and the intentions of you and this other, as well as the energies that unify the two of you. And then I'm going to pick a few random cards from the many cards that I have here just to give more information to the reading. And then followed by that, we'll finish it off with asking the cards for the best direction forward based on where things are at. So, tuning into Aquarius and the other. And the theme of the reading today is King of Swords, which rules Aquarius. Okay, so Aquarius, what are your feelings for the other? And what are their feelings for you? And what are the unifying feelings between both of you? The sun did want to come out there, so let's pull that one out as well. Okay, what are your intentions for the other? What are their intentions for and with you? And what are the unifying intentions? Okay, interesting. And then what are the unifying energies between you and this person? What unites you that you both share? How do you both feel in the relationship that is shared by both of you? Okay. All right. So we have the theme of the reading is the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is someone who has mastered the mental realm, the mental maturity, mental mastery. Aquarius is an air sign, so this would apply to you. So it's not just mental maturity, but it's also how it is that you approach this relationship specifically. For both of you, how is it that you approach the relationship? How is it that you manage the relationship? How much accountability is there on your part? And where are you stuck and where can you break through? Where can you see a bigger picture? And that's kind of emphasized by the fact that we have the Ace of Swords here as one of the unifying energies that you both share. So both of you are wanting a new way of seeing, of experiencing, and of communicating the relationship. Like you're wanting that paradigm shift, both of you. And so it's called for right now. And I can see your feelings for them. You find them to be loads of fun, and they just bring joy to you. And they find you to be very independent, but also very much self-sufficient. And so the unifying feelings between the two of you is interesting because we've got the Seven of Cups. So I feel that you feel really good feelings about them, but possibly they may be wanting more independence from the connection. It's how they feel about you, the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is somebody who's really happy in their garden of abundance, but also somebody who's independent. So either they feel that you're too independent or they're wanting more independence. Okay. And so it is creating, possibly it's creating some kind of wish-fulfilled thinking within the connection between the two of you. So it's showing me, because the Seven of Cups is about not seeing things clearly. It's kind of like a pie in the sky. It's a fantasy. It's wish-fulfilled thinking. And if this is coming up, it means that, because I can see it's clear for you, you really have fun with them and they bring you joy. but for the other person, there's something there. And so it means that you're not aligned in how it is that you feel about each other. And possibly it means that you're not seeing each other clearly. It means that in your emotions there's confusion or illusion for how you feel about each other. So I can see in the unifying energies, apart from the fact that there's the Ace of Swords, there's also the Knight of Wands and the Seven of Wands. So the Knight of Wands, it's a fire sign, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and but it also indicates a lot of passion. So you both feel this passion and excitement for each other, but at the same time, I feel that something has happened. Because the Seven of Wands is coming up, and so it can indicate some kind of defense. So you both possibly in defense around something. You're not fully possibly allowing the other person in, one of you or maybe both of you. So this, as I said, your feelings for them is the Three of Cups as well as the Sun. So it shows that you have a lot of fun with them, and the Sun, they bring you joy. But it doesn't necessarily mean that because you have fun with them that you really let them in, or that, and vice versa. So there's some kind of protection there, or some kind of defense between the two of you. And so in your intentions towards them for the relationship, the Five of Cups is coming up, and the Five of Cups talks about something that's been spilt, some kind of loss or betrayal that's happened, and you're not seeing what's still left behind. So you focused on this loss that has happened. With them, what I can see is, and there's a very strong possibility that they are an earth sign, because both the cards that are coming up for them are pentacles. So they could be a Capricorn or a Virgo or a Taurus. Their intentions with you is to create a family environment, a family home, to create stability, and to feel safe and secure with you. But with your, as well as how they feel about you, the Nine of Pentacles, they want to feel abundant with you. But there's something going on here. It's interesting because the unifying feelings, intentions between the both of you is the Lovers card. So both of you want the relationship, and yet there's something that you're not happy about, Capricorn. And this thing that you're not happy about, I'm suspecting maybe what's creating this defense. And so because you've created this defense, they've now gone into defense. So I feel like the relationship is looking good, but there's some little hiccup that is here. So I'd like to pick some cards to get more information about what's going on. And I'm going to pick 3 cards from the Osho deck. This is for Aquarius and their other. Three cards for Aquarius and their other. Intensity, suppression, and completion. Okay, so the completion of suppression. Something is completing around suppression, and it's getting more and more intense. Okay, I want to pick the animal cards. Okay. So this is for Aquarius and their other. 1 card, please. So that could be, let's put it like that, it's the dragonfly. And then we've got the Lenormand cards. This is for Aquarius and the other. Aquarius and the other. 3 cards. Confusion, that's the 7 of Cups. Around power, we've got the Bear card coming up, or finances even. Social power, confusion around social power. Okay, let's pick one of these cards over here. This is for Aquarius and the other. Aquarius and the other. Listening. Listen to your wise self. Let the inner compass direct your course of life. Okay, this is for Aquarius and the other. Persistence. And then last card. This is the Wisdom of the Oracle. And this is a reading for Aquarius and the other. Please show us what we need to see to get deeper understanding of what's playing out in this relationship. Okay. All right. So, the tribe. Okay. So, the Seven of Cups here is talking about confusion, illusion, fantasy, pie in the sky. And the Lenormand cards here are talking about confusion. We've got the clouds over here with the bear and the gardens. So social power, social presence, confusion around social presence, okay? So for you, your feelings for them is that you want to have fun. We've got the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups can also represent another person, or it can represent having fun in a social context. So it could include another lover, or just you are Aquarius, you are very socially orientated, and your feelings for this person is that you want to enjoy them in a social context and experience joy through that. For them, they're wanting more independence. I feel like they're perhaps a little bit more isolated than what you are, and so it's creating this this fantasy that both of you, or this illusion where both of you are not on the same page. You're both not seeing your feelings for each other clearly. Perhaps you're not seeing each other's feelings clearly. Perhaps you have ideas of how you'd like the feelings to be between the two of you, but it's not realistic. So you're starting to realize that, and I think it's creating a disappointment or a loss for you, and possibly you may be taking a stand against this. The King of Pentacles is talking about them wanting the security and the stability of the relationship, and I can see that both of you are wanting the relationship because we've got the Lovers card. But you know, the Lovers card can also indicate another person, again, in the intentions. So this doesn't apply for all of you, but for some of you, there may be a theme around another person, okay? So, so there could also be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, okay? And so the tribe card that I picked is talking about community, belonging, being seen and understood by others, like-minded connections, a sense of family and friendship, and knowing your place in the world. This card signifies a new affiliation with a group. Humans are social creatures, and we need to know we are useful to our tribe, families, and communities. In a tribe, everyone has an important function and feels I matter. And then with regards to the relationship, you're discovering the essential qualities that you share with another, and perhaps also those you don't share. There are times when you follow and the other person leads, and times when you lead and the other follows. The appearance of this card points to the importance of learning the proper dance between you and another, accepting the truth that everyone has flaws as part of that dance. Yet you are also being asked to be aware of the dynamics that you don't want to repeat. You're in the perfect place to make changes in order to experience the best version of who you can be together. So that's the paradigm shift that's needing to happen here. So whatever this social context is that you're wanting, whether it is a more polyamorous experience or whether it's just being in a community, whereas your partner is wanting to be more isolated, or at least just you and them, a more traditional relationship, because the King of Pentacles is very traditional. Okay, so I feel like there's a maturing that's needing to happen and a shift of awareness that will allow you possibly to, for both of you to see each other clearly, and to see how it is that you're focusing on the wrong thing, and potentially creating this loss in the situation, which is, it's not a loss. Your intentions, you're kind of almost like being petulant about what it is that you want, and they wanting something different, and so I can see that it's creating some kind of defense between the two of you. And so what the card here is talking about is there's a suppression in this need, or this desire, or this expectation, and it's getting stronger and stronger. It's getting more intense because there's something